teaming with us today in our staff meeting. I am really excited to introduce TEAMfit. I actually had the opportunity to hear Christy speak a year ago at a conference I was at, and I knew right away, as soon as I heard her, I'd love to have her come and speak to you. She's passionate about fitness. She's passionate about energy and excitement and your potential. So I'd like to introduce our team. TEAMfit is actually going to be with us for the next 6 weeks. You're going to see them present nutrition and physical activity topics every week for the next 6 weeks, and then we're going to wrap up in our 8th week with Christy back at HospiceCare. We'll wrap up the end of our 8-week first campaign for our wellness program for 2010. So if you three would like to stand up and come on up, I'd like to introduce all of you. We'll start with Hallie. Hallie Ringand is she is a weight management specialist. She owns her own company called New You, and she will be presenting at HospiceCare all the topics surrounding nutrition. Sue Hodges is the owner of Spartan Fitness. Some of you may have seen her throughout the community. I know that she's done a lot of fitness, not only individual but group classes. She's a personal trainer, and she will be leading the physical activity events during the next 6 weeks. And then finally, Christy Andringa from Candringa Productions. She's an inspirational, motivational speaker, and she will be presenting to you this morning about TEAMfit, and hope that you will welcome her and really hear her message. She's just a fabulous motivational speaker. So I'm going to turn it over to Christy.
Everybody up about 25 push-ups will be good. Ellie and I usually do it. Thank you so much for having us. We are thrilled to be kicking this off with all of you. Just like you love what you do, we love what we do. We love not just the part of the fitness, but making people feel well. Well people are happier people, right? And really at the end of the day, we want to feel better and live the best life we can. And we do that through a lot of different ways, but some tangible ways we can do that is through fitness and nutrition and physical fitness. But equally as important is mental fitness. And part of what I'm going to talk to you about this morning is not only embracing what Hallie and Sue are going to bring on board the next 6 weeks, but also where your mind is at during all of this. And incorporating that in too, because we can't differentiate between physical fitness and mental fitness, can we? It's all one. It's all one. So Ellen gave us a nice introduction. Candringa Productions, which is my company, provides the motivation. Spartan Fitness provides the movement with Sue, and then New You, Hallie with nutrition. Each of us have our individual companies, but what we recognize is that when we brought the three of us together, the power of the team grew exponentially. And our power to impact the companies that we work with and impact all of you grows by so much because of the power of the team. And the great thing about having all of you part of this for 6 weeks is you're a team. You're a team. So you're in this together too, and there's a power in that as you go to experience the next 6 weeks. There's 3 aspects that are going to be heightened, if you will. Trust. Teams need trust, don't they? They need trust. If you tell one of your teammates during the next 6 weeks, you know, I'm going to meet you at that class. I'm going to try out that class by Spartan Fitness, and I'm going to be there. Are you going to be there? Yeah, I'm going to be there too. Well, I trust that you're going to be there. Are you going to attend that nutrition class? Because I'm going to go too. When we trust each other, that we're going to be there for each other as a team, we have greater results. Respect. I respect, Sue respects, Hallie respects that all of us are coming from different points right now. All of us are at a different path on our nutrition. All of us have different levels of physical fitness. We have no expectation of where we want you to be in 6 weeks. We just trust and respect that we all come from different levels, and we're all going to work a little harder to get a little better. And as a team, there's going to be a certain amount of respect that needs to happen in the classes, because there's all different levels in the classes. And in the nutrition seminars, when you get called out on maybe drinking too much pop, just wait till Hallie gets a hold of it. If you drink soda, you won't in 6 weeks. Because I drank a lot of soda before I hang out with Hallie. But trust that, there will be some times where you get a little uncomfortable. But that's the power of the team, the mutual respect that we have for each other as teammates. And safe. There's something safe about being on a team, isn't it? I mean, one of the most primal human needs is a sense of belonging, right? Sense of community. And there's safety in a team. For instance, if I were to ask you, we teach a lot of different fitness classes, all of us do, and if I were to ask you to do, a hip-hop salsa with me right now, and it was just you and I, you'd be like, oh, really? Just the two of us are going to do this? But the power of the team is like, well, if everyone's trying this thing, I'll try it. I'm going to get in the back, but I'm going to try it. But there's a power about being safe in a team environment. And so know that our message during this whole 6 weeks is about the power of the team and about independence. This is my mom and I. I come from a very Irish family, and this is my mom and I at a St. Patrick's Day class. My mom, since November, has lost 32 pounds. And forever and ever I've been told she's never been incredibly overweight, but she's always been a little uncomfortable with where she was. And so I've been talking to her about this, and I said, Mom, it is not about trying to lose weight to get the other pair of pants. It is about independence. I don't know about you guys, but I plan on being here a long time. I take care of my home, because this is your home, right? This is where you live. This is where you live. This is your home. And I take care of my home because I want to be here years from now, hanging out and being independent. My mom, who's 67 years old, come to my Turbo Kick class, does her Turbo Kick at home because she wants to play with the grandkids, right? She wants to hang out with my dad, go for drives, go for walks. When she drops her car keys, she wants to pick them up. It's as simple as that kind of stuff. We watch how kids move. I have 3 kids, and my son will always be like, Mom, watch this. That's awesome. That's awesome. My middle daughter is a dancer. Everywhere she goes, she's 10, she goes to the mall like this. And she skips, and she moves, and she goes up, and everywhere you go, she's doing this. She's moving. My youngest daughter is like into the whole dirt thing. She's like, Mom, come down here and check this out. These people move like this because they're little. We can't move through the mall like that. It's weird. We'll get arrested, right? Yeah, weirdo over here by the limited. Here comes the staff, right? So we have got to choose places to maintain our independence. We do yoga, we do movement, because if we want to, we're not going to do this a lot during the day unless you're at one of those really gross toilets you don't want to sit on, right? You're not talking about. So we've got to be able to do this and get out of the chair, right, on our own. So we take classes, we'll provide opportunities on how to fuel your body and how to move your body so we can be there. And that's done with the grandkids. I mean, isn't at the end of the day, we want to be there for the stuff that makes us happy. And so that's what we're about. If your goal is to lose, there's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight. And if your goal, that will come with it. But it has to be a bigger picture than that. It has to be about wellness and about you. The reason why we say that is because what our goal is, do you know the word enthusiasm is one of my favorite words, and it has a Greek origin, and en means from within, and theos is God, power, spirit, whatever you believe in, your spirit from within. And this power, people who lead with enthusiasm, as I speak with my mother now, she never told me how much weight she lost. I had to ask her, but she always says, I feel so great. I feel so much better. She is leading with enthusiasm, the power from within. Can you think of people who lead with enthusiasm versus those maybe who just get things done? Well, we're all really busy. I understand that. We have very real demands on our time, and I honor that. But if we just get things done and check things off the list and are productive in checking things off the list, but not leading with that passion, we're missing it. So as we talk about TEAMfit and making this something meaningful, what we want is for you to honor the challenge. That's one of my big buzzwords, honor the challenge. Honor the challenge in yourself. Honoring the challenge, if I ask that of you, it's selfless on my part because it's your challenge. Right? I don't know what your challenge is. I've known you for at least 15 minutes. So I can't set an expectation, right? Because I don't know where you are in your journey. I don't know where you are in your fitness journey, your nutritional journey, or your mental health, your mental fitness. So if I say, listen, this morning, is anyone peeking out this morning? Is this the best part of your life right now, and after this it's downhill? Who's speaking right now? Who's speaking?